All right, what's good, man? Let's get into it. We taking a trip down to Miami, baby. We going to Club Live. Man. Jimmy Butler, Tua Tagovailoa. I ain't gonna pronounce your last name. Tua, what's good, bro? What's good, man? I want to give a shout out to one of my boys, Fizz Vegas, right? For just opening my eyes, because I wasn't gonna make a video on Tua, because I just honestly, I'm gonna just keep it real. I just never thought about the Miami Dolphins or Tua, to be honest with you. And he was texting me, "What's your thoughts on Tua?" And I said, he's one hit away from being a vegetable. He's gonna end up like a tomato soon. But you know what? Tua could be great. Here's why. Tua has a coach in McDaniels who might not be the best, but he has a coach in McDaniels who believes in him. They hired a new defensive coordinator. I forget his name. His name is slipping my mind right now. He used to be the defensive coordinator for the Broncos and the Bears back when they had good defenses. So Miami's defense could be elite, but as it goes for Tua, I seen a video, I think a few weeks back. Tua's bulking up. He's getting paws bigger, more muscular. I don't know if that's going to help or not, but I mean, listen, I think Tua can be great. Listen, man. I think Tua is a good guy off the field. Rooting for him. It's unfortunate what happened to him this year. He's got injured, 3 times? Well, technically twice, but I mean, in that first Bills game, he was wobbling, finished the game, won the game. Then, he had the Thursday night game where his fingers were contusing and doing all that crazy stuff, and then he got injured against the Packers. Very unfortunate what happened to Tua, but I think if Tua can stay healthy, and that's a huge if. I understand that. The Miami Dolphins can win that division. The Miami Dolphins went toe-to-toe with the Bills 3 times. 3. Beat them once, lost to them, and then the Bills almost lost to Skylar Thompson. They almost lost to Skylar Thompson at the quarterback. And I'm thinking to myself, if you forget Tua, even though he's the main point of this video, if they had Teddy Bridgewater back there, they might have beaten the Bills. The simple fact that the Bills almost lost to Skylar Thompson in a playoff game, I think the Miami Dolphins can work with this. They can do something if Tua stays healthy. Tua threw, I think he had 25 touchdowns, 8-9 interceptions. That's not bad considering the fact that he missed a majority of the season. He might have threw for 30 touchdowns and had 11, 12, 13 picks. But can you imagine if Tua was in that playoff game? Can you imagine if Tua played every single snap? I mean, I don't know. Listen, look. I like Tua. I'm rooting for Tua. Miami Dolphins, they have a great fan base. They have Tyreek Hill, who I really like. They have Jalen Waddle, who I really like. They're very fun to watch. And this is a contract year for Tua. This is a contract year. I'm going to exclude concussions, okay? Because, concussions, you shouldn't be playing on the field. But I think Tua is going to have a better version of Daniel Jones in 2020, where he knows his livelihood, aka his money, because Justin Herbert just got $262 million. Most high, God knows what Joe Burrow's going to get, but this is a huge contract year for Tua. I think he toughens it out and finishes the season. And this dude might throw for 35 touchdowns with Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle. And then you got Mozart in the backfield. I believe they got Mozart in the backfield. Watch out for the Dolphins and for Bills fans who come across this video, which I highly doubt. watch out. Watch out. Tua can beat you. He beat you last year. He almost beat you at home, by the way, too. Second time you guys played in Buffalo. And he might have beat you in that playoff game if he was playing. I think there's something there with Tua. There's something there. Unfortunately, do I think we'll see it? No. I just think Tua's vastly too injury prone to reach his potential. But you never know. You never know. Dolphin fans, if you come to my comment section, can you let me know how your offensive line is? Is it the offensive line help? Do you guys need to get better left? Oh, well, you guys need to get a right guard, a right tackle since he's left-handed. Get better tackles, get a better center, get a better guard. Is that what it is? Because if that's the case, get it. You guys need to get better blocking tight ends. Go get it. You guys need to get better blocking running backs. Go get it. You need to keep Tua protected because Tua, he can work with Tyreek Hill and Jalen Waddle. They were some of the two best receivers in the league. Tua was getting them the ball. Bridgewater wasn't. Skylar Thompson wasn't. It was Tua. Now, I do think Tua needs to work on. I think Tua needs to work on his deep ball accuracy, especially when he's throwing to Tyreek Hill, and needs to get the ball down the field quick as possible before Tyreek Hill gets down there, so Tyreek Hill doesn't have to stop and catch it, and the defender gets him. But there might be something here with Tua. You never know. You never know. All I can say is this. I find it funny. Tua and Justin Herbert have literally done the same thing throughout their whole career. They made the playoffs both this year, both lost, technically. The only reason why the Dolphins were in that playoff game is because of Tua. No one believes if you started Teddy Bridgewater or Skylar Thompson, the Dolphins would have been a 2 to 3 win team this year. Tua accounted for them going to the playoffs. Unfortunately, he just got injured. It is what it is. Listen, I'll go on a limb and say this. I think Tua has a better chance of getting past the first round than Justin Herbert did, at least last year. Now clearly, I don't know if Justin Herbert or if the Chargers or the Dolphins will make the playoffs. But at the same time, you never know with Tua. You never know. There's something there clearly. A year where he had a head coach that wanted him. You get Tyreek Hill. You get a running back in Mozart. You got Jalen Waddle. You got a defense that can stop stuff. Tua looked good. He threw 25 touchdowns and I think 8 or 9 interceptions. It's just unfortunate the injuries is probably going to be with the death of him. The injuries are going to be the death of him. But at the same time, I just have the feeling that this is a do or die situation for Tua. He wants to get that bag, even if it's his only bag in the NFL as a starter. And I think he's going to toughen out and play through injuries, maybe even some concussions. Would I advise that? No. But you never know. Daniel Jones has done it. Why can't Tua? There's a lot of quarterbacks who've done it. When your money's on the line, you're going to play the best of the best of the best. Unless you're complete and utter garbage, you're going to play the best of the best of the best. So many quarterbacks have done it. So many. It's just it's same thing with Trevor Lawrence. I should have said this in my Trevor Lawrence video, but same thing goes for Trevor Lawrence. He might bowl out. I think Tua is going to bowl out. And be on the lookout for the Dolphins. They might take that division. I think the Bills, especially with the in-house fighting between Josh Allen and Stephon Diggs, the running back going down, Von Miller's on the PUP list already. The Jets, I'm not sold on. And the Patriots with Mac Jones, they're not going to do anything. Watch out for Miami, man. Watch out for Miami. They're one of the most talented teams in the NFL. You never know, man. You never know. But that's my thoughts, man. What are yours? Let me know, Dolphins fans, if you come across this video, let me know your thoughts on my opinions about Tua and about the Miami team and just about, just my thoughts on Tua. I think there's something there with Tua. I think you can work with Tua. It's just you got to keep him upright. And once again, Miami fans, you'll let me know in the comment section, is your offensive line good? Is your offensive line good? Because I don't follow the Dolphins like that. I only see you guys anytime you're on national TV. But just let me know if your offensive line is good. And yeah, man, That's my thoughts. What are yours? RJ out.